that. I really don't want people to know who I am or stuff like that and what I like, and yeah, I don't want people like finding out about me.
It kind of is like a new person because it's like, because you're not really talking like you really would talk.
Like, I write stories sometimes and publish them on like Facebook and stuff.
I upload pictures off of my computer onto the website, and it's just really cool. I really like it.
I was actually regretting putting it online. I wish that I had just told a couple of friends.
Well, anything on the internet is going to be messy because, like, you can see everything, you can know about a person.
Kids have an amazing and thriving culture of sharing online. They'll post just about anything and share everything, but they have a very different notion of privacy than we do, and sometimes sharing becomes oversharing. Media researcher Dana Boyd describes 4 properties of the internet that raise the stakes for kids in terms of online privacy. First is the audience on the internet is often vast, invisible, and unknowable. The second is searchability. Everything we post on the internet can be searched and linked to the person who created it. Third is replicability. Everything can be copied and pasted and sent to friends and friends of friends and to lots of people for whom that message was never intended. And then finally is persistence. Everything that's on the internet stays there forever. Once you've put it up, you can't take it down. So all these pieces of information, every search that a child does, every photo that they post, all come together to make up their digital footprint. And once they understand that, and they understand that it's permanent, the discussion of privacy becomes a very different one with kids, because they begin to understand that they can define who they are online and who they want to be and what kind of a trail they want to leave for the future.
I always felt way more confident online. I could feel like I was, I don't know, kind of invincible.
Out of the Bay Area to a rural area where there's very few kids. None of them are on the internet. There's no pressure to have a MySpace page. There's no pressure to have a Facebook page.
I was very upset at first that we moved. I was very mad that we came out here and that I had to leave all my friends and I couldn't be with the people that I really wanted to be with, although really they weren't really my friends very much. It was the last day of 7th grade. And everybody went out downtown, Walnut Creek actually, and I ended up playing Truth or Dare with a lot of guys and letting people look down my shirt and ran down the street with no shirts on. We videotaped it. We decided that everything we did we'd post online. So that night I went over to a friend's house and we posted up all the videos and then we just made it look really pretty, put different backgrounds and everything. We thought it was so cool.
I knew that she would be on the internet posting anything she did, and sure enough, she did.
I did have a private MySpace account, but that really didn't seem to matter all that much, so. You know, if you go on and you're like, oh wait, I don't think I want people to see this, you think, well, I can take this off. Not necessarily because it might have been spread around by then, but...
I don't think kids are really aware of how public this stuff is.
I mean, there's people that I didn't even know who were reading about it and commenting on it.
And then the next thing you find out is, hey, the university administration there has decided to check this applicant's Facebook page, and what do you know?
She was there with us as we were reading, and you could see her body language. She just started to shrink.
I didn't even think that I wanted to be slutty. I was just thinking that I wanted people's approval.
Especially at that school she was at, there was such pressure for the kids to be doing what the other kids were doing in order to be liked, in order to fit in.
I just need to work on being around people more. My face gets red and I get kind of embarrassed when I'm in front of people. I just try to do things that wouldn't get me laughed at. I was very That was not smart at all. Why did I do that?
And we've looked at her other friends' pages together, and I'll ask her questions. What do you think of these photos this girl is showing?
If I had seen stuff of them like streaking and stuff like that, or making out with guys or stuff like that, I might not be so keen on being their friends.
I overhear her talking to her little sister when she doesn't think anyone's listening, and she sounds just like me.
So my sister, one time she was watching YouTube, and that was a bit bad. You know, I walked over, I was like, okay, turn that off, turn it off. It's like, Mom. I've even thought of using my experiences, bad and good, to raise awareness of certain things online. People don't have any say over what you're going to be like when you get older, really, unless you let them.
Parents and teachers, the adult mentors in kids' lives, need to help them navigate between the possibilities and the perils of online sharing. Here are a few ideas to help you help them. Explain that nothing is really private on the internet. Even privacy settings aren't infallible. Teach kids to self-reflect before they self-reveal, or to think before they post. Help kids think long-term. Nothing on the internet ever goes away. Remind kids to protect their friends' privacy. Tagging a friend's photo can be an unwelcome intrusion. And empower kids to take responsibility for their own privacy and for the privacy of others.